Marcus told me something, and it doesn't catch me off guard because I know insecurity when I see insecurity. Insecurity is always tripping about something. But now she's been caught tripping on something that she's the last person to be tripping on. Marcus, what happened?
Big Lizzo. She is being sued for sexual harassment, creating a hostile work environment. So you know she keep the big girls.
Chili Pip, thanks for the yard.
Cook, she must have been harassed.
She put a hit on that one.
Put frosting on salad.
Listen, what your big is do? What happened?
You know she keep the big girls with her. They former employees now, but they suing her. You know they had workers out there in like district in Amsterdam.
I heard they was shutting the door when they walked in.
They made her going through the garage door.
She was trying to get them to do acts on the workers. You know, she was trying to get them like suck a banana or something that they had in they you know what I mean.
Davis filed the suit with Crystal Williams and Noel Rodriguez at an after party at a club in Amsterdam where sexually explicit acts were taking place. Lizzo began inviting cast members to take turns touching the performers.
Lizzo is the reason that I specifically was pressured to touch a nude performer. She was kind of going around inviting people to touch the nude performers.
It's something Davis says she didn't want to do, but felt pressured to do.
I did not ask for it. I said no multiple times.
And she got the fat shame. She's our fat shaming the other girl. Talking about she getting too big. And
Talking about her own dance?
yeah, so told me she was getting too big. She didn't want no competition, I guess.
What are these monkeys? Why they got bananas in there?
Lizzo's hit songs are often accompanied by messages of body positivity.
Watch out for the big girls.
While promoting her Emmy-winning reality show Watch Out for the Big Girls, was looking for dancers who matched that message.
To do an open call audition for girls who look like me.
In a new lawsuit filed by 3 former dancers, Lizzo was accused of weight shaming.
I just had this feeling that they had a problem with the way I was gaining weight.
This is what stars do. They won't have people more attractive around them.
Well, with Lizzo, that's damn.
So can you imagine what Lizzo has to go
around
through?
her, Nick? She like some teenage rhinoceroses around there.
They tipping over the tour bus.
One these actually.
A recruiting desk in front of Lane Bryant.
As with anything, though, I wonder how much of this, because it'll come out in the case or what have you if it goes far, is true. Because you know what happens when you gain stardom, money.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
Wait,
You polite savages, and welcome to another Tip Talk. We have gone in on Lizzo in the past. For everybody who's been living under a rock, Lizzo is a recording artist. I must admit, Lizzo is talented. She can sing. She plays instruments. Lizzo, in many ways, is a throwback to older days talent. So what is the problem? The problem is that Lizzo is a big girl who doesn't dress appropriately, no matter what you say. And you're always put in a situation, if you're going to criticize anything she does, by the body positivity mob that comes after you. I mean, they're going to come after me for this, but let's keep it a buck. What do they say? Listen, you have no right. You have no right to talk about that woman. That woman can be how she wants to be. That woman she's big and beautiful. And you are just jealous of her talent. Basically, what you're told over and over again is that you have no right to talk about her size. We're acting like we turned into Ray Charles and Helen Keller's illegitimate love child, and we have no idea what we're seeing, and we can only hear. Ma'am, we can see you. We see you wearing pasties and a leotard, looking like the elephants from Fantasia. But if you mentioned that, the woke mob, oh my God, you are making fun of a big girl. This is body positivity. We said she is beautiful. She is a 10. She is a 10. A 10, a 10, a 10. And we know damn well Lizzo is nothing close to a 10.
Looking at the Patrice O'Neal scale, her body greatly negatively affects her overall rating. When you're that rotund, when you're that big, I'm sorry to say, ladies, but you're not gonna get the kind of guy that you want, because we're always gonna value fitness and how your body looks. A Lizzo size shape like that, ladies, I'm sorry to say, but that's gonna drop you a full 15 points on the Patrice O'Neal scale. So even though she's got a cute face, maybe of a 21, 22, her body right there registers at a whopping number 5. You're not gonna get the guy that you want looking like a Lizzo. Sorry, no way in hell. Because if you're looking like a Lizzo, you're matching up like a baby hippo, then you're gonna get nada, zero, zilch when it comes to the guy that you want. And you will have to settle.
Pretty girls be acting up. I used to rely on fat bitches, but ever since Lizzo, these got too much confidence. All these jiggly orange bitches out of pocket, man. That shit don't make no. And they got the nerve to tell me they love me. But you won't do no sit up or no push up. How the you love me? I don't even know how Lizzo became the spokesperson for fat bitches, man. Because don't nobody want Lizzo. She the worst type of fat bitch. A fat with no tits. That's the worst. And then she got that big ass wide booty, man. Lizzo booty look like she been sitting on a hibachi grill. That's horrible.
Lizzo has been sued by 3 of her former backup dancers for what? Harassment and body shaming. Oh, what? Where's the woke mob now? Woke mob, are you going to Lizzo saying, hey, Lizzo, how are you? Is it true that you're talking about your people like this? Now, it's all allegedly, but allegedly, Lizzo and some of her backup dancers, as you know, she keeps the big bone backup dancers, big body, big bone backup dancers. And let me just get on a side rant right here. We all know why Lizzo keeps big bone body dancers. She keeps them, these big bone backup body dancers. She keeps them because Lizzo is big. So she can't be on stage that big with a bunch of in-shape girls, because people ain't gonna be watching her, they're gonna be watching the girls. When Lizzo do her little playing a flute and twerk, they do not want to see that brittle booty moving. They want to see the other girls with the cute ass. This is what's going on. So Lizzo, smart of her, great marketing, she went and got the big girls to get behind her. Big girls. And them big girls have been rocking with Lizzo for quite some time. Okay, so what does Lizzo do? She's out with the big girls, maybe imbibing some drinks and a couple of substances, allegedly in the red light district in Amsterdam. And she says to the big girls, what I want you to do is perform a little fellatio on a pickle or a banana that a lady has in her hoo-ha. And of course, the lady looked at her and said, no, you nasty bookyak, I'm not going to do it. And what did Lizzo say? Well, this is getting too big anyway. What?
She was trying to allude to the fact that I was gaining weight. She stated in one of the meetings that we had, she was basically saying how grateful we should be that she knows our names and that she gives us the time of day. And then she was also saying that, you know, you should be grateful because dancers get fired for gaining weight. And then there was another instance when I was cornered into a room with just her and the choreographer, who I looked up to very, very much. So it was very intimidating, and they pulled me into a private meeting and they wanted to know what was wrong with me, because they said I don't seem the same. There was this underlying air of like, why are you bigger?
Right.
Your ass is getting too big anyway, berated them publicly, and they are suing her.
You can't make this up. You can't make this up. Y'all heard it.
You can't make this up. So, I only have one question. I'm going to cut it real short. Where is the body positivity woke mob now? Because even your spokesperson knows that you can get too big. Hey, Lizzo, I thought y'all was a beauty standard. Oh, shut the front door. It is what it is. I have nothing else for you. This is G. I'm out.
Oh, how so quickly the ladies go in and turn in on themselves as Beyonce is even distancing herself away from Lizzo. Let's face it, ladies, we all know you guys love to get in catfights, passively, aggressively going after each other, throwing digs at each other's looks, your status, and guess what? It's happening right now with these ladies suing Lizzo. Did Lizzo throw out the first shots? Did she do something inappropriate? Yeah, probably. Who knows? We're just speculating here, reporting the news.
Creative director have weighed in supporting the former dancers and suggesting they witnessed and experienced similar treatment. Some online are also pointing out, by the way, that Beyonce at her concert last night left Lizzo's name out of a lyric that usually lists her along with other artists.
But what we do know is these other big girls
Watch out for the big
is
girl.
feeling some kind of way against Lizzo, and they gotta have their payback and want to cash out. Because the only thing that's gonna be working in their favor is that paycheck coming from Lizzo. It's gonna be really hard to be checking for you if you keep yourself at an unhealthy size and weight. That obesity is gonna cause some issues to your organs, where that cashed out check from Lizzo is gonna be paying your hospital medical bills. So ladies, let me give you words here. You need to break away from the sisterhood because the sisterhood is so toxic. I mean, look at Lizzo's telling her dancers from the news, supposedly, to take a bite of the banana right from these workers' clamshells. Make sure you keep your health in check. Make sure you keep your weight in check. Keep yourself at a nice, fun size to increase your prospects and your odds in finding a proper guy. Otherwise, no matter what kind of fame and high status that you've reached and achieved, you're going to have the results like Lizzo. And let's be honest, I know you ladies are going to say Lizzo's beautiful, but what if I were to tell you, hey, gorgeous, you looking like Lizzo today? I don't think you would like that very much, would you now?
Watch out for the big girl.
That's all I got for you, you polite savages. Like and subscribe. Hit us up on all social media networks. Any suggestions for things that you want us to cover, drop it on a gram, THPP Network, especially from our members. Our THPPtube membership is very affordable. It's like a cup of coffee. And as always, ask yourself one burning question. Can you handle the tip? We're out.
We found true happiness.